I leave for Disney in T-minus 22 days. I can't believe it is approaching so fast.
When you wish upon a star.
So I figured since it's been a while, I should do an update video and say what's going on, because the last video I uploaded was my acceptance video. But here I am to tell you that I have selected an arrival date. I will be checking into the Disney College program on January 30th. I have 3 other roommates, and we are aiming to live in a 2-bedroom apartment at Vista, which I really, really hope like everything pans through, because I know housing can be kind of tricky and complicated. But those are my goals, and as you guys know already, I am going to be doing custodial, which isn't the most glamorous job, but I'm super excited because I'm the type of person where I need free reign to kind of like wander about and not have micromanaging done, because I cannot stand micromanaging. But I'm so excited. I can't believe the arrival date is approaching so fast, and like I have been so overwhelmed, so like stressed out. I've like been anxious, I've cried, I've laughed, I've gotten so excited. It's just like there's so many emotions that go through my head as the calendar moves forward. It's like right after Christmas, as soon as Christmas came, and boom, there we go, January, and there's a little check-in date marked on my calendar of January 30th. I figured I would do the DCP Tag, since that's kind of a thing that people do, and even though I might not be vlogging the entirety of my program, I am going to try and do like little update videos, just because I am of the belief that it is better to live in the moment rather than live behind a camera. And I feel like if I were to vlog every moment, yes, I'm going to be capturing the experience, but I'm also not going to be actually like fully living in the moment. So anyway, this is the DCP Tag, yay! So question number 1 is, how did you hear about the program? Actually, no, it was my freshman year of college, which was back in 2007, so actually over 10 years ago. It'll be 10 years
Ago this year. Whatever.
So I heard about it 10 years ago. I remember getting an email saying like applications were open, but I really didn't understand what the college program was, so I never like applied for it, because at that time like there wasn't all this information on the internet like we are able to like research now. Like back then, that's kind of in the early days of the web. So yeah, I remember seeing that application, and like it never like really like clicked. And then I dropped out of college for a while, and it was summer of 2015 when I went through a breakup and a job change and some life changes, and that's kind of what made me go, maybe I should go back to school now. So I went back to school, and I had a conversation with my advisor, because I'm very indecisive about what I want to do, because I have so many interests that it's hard to like wheedle it down into like one thing. Did I just say wheedle it down? Did I say wheedle it like a Pokemon? What? Anyway, so my advisor suggested I do the Disney College program. I've heard about it a couple of times throughout the years. Question number 2, how was the interview process? Well, as you guys already know from my previous DCP vlogs, I have gone through 3 application processes, which means I first applied in August of 2015 for spring 2016. The first 2 times I was in submission, like right off the bat, like submission. There was no interview process. It was just like, nope, submission. And however, this time it was a completely different experience. Like, I made sure to do my research, I updated my resume, I did all the proper keywords, I did everything I could, and it honestly like is what like pushed me through to the interview process. So the phone interview itself, I actually have a video on that, which is right here. The interview itself was fairly simple. It was honestly one of the easiest interviews I've done, because most of the questions like weren't questions about like the program or work itself. They were more questions about like my life, my past work experiences, like like scenario kind of questions. So it was fairly simple. And then it was September 28th that I got that magical email saying I've been accepted into the college program. So yeah, that was that. Number 3, where was I when I found out? Well, I was actually sitting on my bed in my bedroom, and I was not feeling good. I had a cold that day. It was my day off from work. I was just kind of like doing a lazy day trying to catch up on some sociology homework, and I had like checked the Facebook group because who else is like really bad like I am and decides to surf the web while doing homework? Raise your hand. Anyway, so I had checked the Facebook group and I saw a wave went out, and I'm like, what chances do I have of this wave having me like included? So I opened up my email and there it was. Congratulations, Miranda. And I just like grabbed my phone and started recording myself crying, which you can see in my acceptance video. Like, you just see me like, yeah, that was all like real, because I wanted to live in that moment and be sure like I had that memory so I can look
Back whenever I'm sad or stressed out and scared and all these other feelings that I'm having about moving.
Yeah, so I was in my room. Not exciting, but still exciting for me. Number 4, what is your role and preferred roles? So my role is custodial, which is actually one of my top. I had 3 tops, and my first one was costuming, because that's like one of my hobbies to do. The second was custodial, and the third was convention guide, I think. I don't remember. There's just so many roles. Like, I just try to go with things that are in my interest. But I'm completely okay with custodial. I worked, I've done housekeeping. I was a custodian for a major like spa chain for 3 years. So honestly, like, custodial's one of those jobs where, yeah, you get a lot of flack for doing it, or people like really don't appreciate the work you do. But at the end of the day, you are the heart of the company. You are what makes the magic for the guests when they first walk into a place and they have that impression of, oh my god. And I get to be a part of that, and I'm super stoked to do custodial, and I'm super stoked to be able to, like, I don't know, be able to wander and, like, have guest interactions and help make magic moments. I feel like custodial is very high guest interaction, and that's kind of what I wanted. So yeah, I am excited. I got one of my top 3s. 5, how did you find your roommates, and how many do you want? Well, I originally was going to go random, and I was really indecisive about going random or if I wanted to pick roommates. So after hearing horror stories of like random roommates not working out so well, I decided I should probably jump on the bandwagon and try and find roommates. So what I did is I went on one of the Facebook groups and I copied the survey that you start seeing everyone posting after acceptances go out. And I filled out that survey, but I made sure to include like honest information, because I think I'm probably not one of the easiest people in the world to live with, because I am very like neat and tidy, and that's kind of like what gave me anxiety in trying to find like another roommate, is because I can't live with like someone that's like messy, and I'm also older, like I'm 28, so a lot of DCPers that are doing the program are like 20, 21, you know, don't probably want to live with an old lady like me. So I was blessed to have one of my roommates, Reikia, message me, and from there it was kind of like a snowball effect. Like, we found her, and then I found my other roommate, Sam, and then we also found our roommate, Fatima. So the 4 of us are all hoping to live together in Vista. You know, it's all going out there and putting yourself out there and being honest about what you want, and like communicating with your roommates about like what your likes and dislikes are. And even like I've been honest about like any medical conditions I have, like pet peeves I have, because you know what, like I'm gonna be living with these people for 6 months, and I want to go in with them knowing me as well as I can, rather than knowing the persona of me that most people often portray online but don't actually have when you meet them in person. So that's one of the biggest things, is be completely honest. And even if you're afraid of like putting yourself out there and being like, look, like I'm opinionated, you know, I can be moody in the morning, like I'm not gonna be rainbows and sunshines every rainbow and sunshine every day, there's nothing wrong with being honest and like telling people that, because you're going to be living with them, and regardless they're going to find out at some point, right? So yeah. Number 6, what are you going to miss while in the program? Well, I don't know, it's a hard question because I live in Connecticut. I'm not going to miss the cold weather. I'm not going to miss much of anything, really. I mean, I'm going to miss my friends that I made at my job at Target, and I'm going to miss some of my friends here back home, but like this is one of those times in my life where it's like perfect opportunity because like, I don't know, like I'm going to miss some things. I think right now it's like, it's not going to hit me as much until I'm down there what I'm going to miss, but I'm definitely going to miss my cats. I know that's weird because they're my fluffy children, but I'm definitely going to miss my cats. I'm going to miss my friends. I'm going to miss my family at times. And I'm going to miss probably some of my old coworkers, but I know, like, you know what? That's what communication, Facebook and Skype and text messaging and all that stuff's there, because just because I am 1,600 miles away from home doesn't mean I am completely gone forever, and that's the beauty of the World Wide Web. Number 7, what is your favorite Disney park? My favorite Disney park is Magic Kingdom, followed by Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and then Disney Animal Kingdom. And I like Magic Kingdom because my favorite ride is there, which is Haunted Mansion, and then, you know, it goes Haunted Mansion, Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, Everest. Yeah, so definitely Magic Kingdom. I feel like that is like the most magical place. Like when you go down there on a trip, to know you're in Disney, I feel like you need to go into Magic Kingdom on your first day. You need to see that castle because that is what is setting off the magic for you and reminding you like, yo, I am in Disney World. This is where, you know, Walt like made all these wonderful things happen.
Even though R.I.P. Walt, he didn't ever actually get to see Disney World.
But still. Number 8, first thing you want to do when you get there. Well, I am flying in and I will be there 2 days before check-in. So I am staying on property at All Star Movies. I think All Star Movies or Music. Pretty sure it's movies. And I plan on probably resort hopping, Disney Springs. I was contemplating going to Universal, but I really want to explore that with people and not by myself because I really don't know Universal, and I figured it would be a good group bonding experience for those of us who have never been to Universal before, so be prepared, roomies. I want to go to Universal. So, otherwise, I don't know, there's not much. I'm just excited to explore Florida without just like having to be there on vacation for a few days. So yeah, there's no really set plans. Number 9, what is number 1 on your bucket list? Number 1 on my bucket list is 4 parks, 1 day. I think the beauty of being able to have the cast member benefits and go to 4 parks in 1 day is a fantastic thing that we get to do as a CP. I mean, how many people get to wake up in the morning and be like, I feel like going to Epcot and then Hollywood Studios and then Magic Kingdom and then Animal Kingdom and riding all my favorite rides in 1 day. Not everyone gets to have that luxury. And number 10 is one thing you hope to take away from the program. There's a couple things that I hope to take away from this program. I hope that I'm able to grow as a person, broaden my horizons, that I get to network with people in the company. I'm hoping to meet people from all sorts of different backgrounds and like all around the world, because I think that's the beauty of the college program is it's a melting pot. And we're all there for the same reason. And being able to share that commonality with other people is a beautiful thing in its own. And it's like, I know who I am now is going to broaden and change as I do this program, because honestly this is the first time in my life that I am able to actually like spread my wings and like completely like be away from family, friends, like and all that stuff and be entirely on my own. And I know it's gonna be scary. I know it's overwhelming, and I have a lot of like fears and anxieties when I think about it at the end of the day, but I'm so excited, I'm so grateful, and I just can't believe that I've been picked to actually do the college program. Like, how many people in their life get to say like they get to live their dream? And it's like there's been so many times lately where it's like I get so scared at night thinking about it, and I'm so overwhelmed and afraid of what the future is going to bring, but at the same time, like, it's such a beautiful thing to be able to share this with other people. And when you think about it, like, numerically, how many people get to do this program, like, I am so grateful and so thankful that I get to finally say I get to work for Disney World. And not everyone gets to say, hey, I got to live my dream. And I think that's what I'm excited for most, is being able to live the dream that I've wanted to live for so long. So, yeah. But I wish all of you that are checking in on January 10th the best of luck, and I wish everyone else like that is arriving soon the best of luck, and I hope I get to see some of you down there. And if you ever see me, like, don't be afraid to say hi, or come up to me. Like, it might be a little awkward, but that's just me. But I wish everyone the best of luck, and make the most of this program and do what you can. Bye!
I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse.